Number 8. Sine ate 1/4 of the pizza of an 8-slice pizza, and Marley ate 2/8 of an 8-slice pizza. A says that Marley ate more because 2 is bigger than 1 and 8 is bigger than 4. So 2/8 is greater than 1/4. And B says Sine and Marley ate the same amount because 1/4 times 2/2 equals 2/8. So 1/4 equals 2/8. Which is correct, A or B? B is correct. Very good. Okay, so they are equivalent. Please make sure that you read the A and the B that they're giving you very carefully and make sense of what it's saying. Okay, just because it's B on here doesn't mean on test it's going to be B. Please understand. It could be, it could not be, but you got to read and make a wise decision. If you need to work it out on your paper to show your work. Okay? All right. Enter the letter which corresponds to the correct explanation, and we did say the answer is B. Number 9. Ray and Charlie both had the same size bag of Takis. Ray ate 3/6 of her bag of Takis. Charlie ate 3/12 of her bag of Takis. Which statement correctly explains who ate more of their bag of Takis? Okay, so here we go. Charlie ate more of her bag of Takis because 3/12 is greater than 3/6. Ray ate less of her bag of Takis because 3/12 is less than 3/6. Ray ate more of her bag of Takis because 3/6 is greater than 3/12. And Charlie ate less of her bag of Takis because 3/6 is less than 3/12. So the whole idea, let's compare 3/6 and 3/12. Okay, so I know that I could make my 6/12 by multiplying. How can I make my 6/12? By multiplying what? 2/2. So 2/2. 3/6 times 2/2 equals what? 6/12. So now I have two denominators that are the same, and I can compare now. Now you could have drawn out your picture. That's fine. So if you want to draw out your picture to show 3/6 and 3/12, remember your sizes should be close to the same as possible. Okay, so we could have 6ths and we could have 12ths, or we could make our denominators the same by multiplying. Okay, so if I shade this in, 3/6 would be 3/12. 3/12 would be here, and 3/6 would be here. Okay, you see how you could draw it out and compare? Or you can multiply your denominator to make a greater denominator so the denominators are the same, and then you can compare. But either way, that means that 3/6, which is equal to 6/12, okay, we still can see that 3/6, which equals to 6/12, is what then 3/12? 6/12 is greater than 3/12, okay? So what I did was, remember, I changed my denominators so that the denominators would be the same. When your denominators are the same, you're looking at the same whole, and then you can compare. So you can choose which one you want to do. Make your denominators the same by multiplying one of them, or draw out your model. Okay, questions? All right, number 10. Janila brought a box filled with cookies for her class. 1/4 of the box has chocolate chip cookies. 1/4 of the box has M&M cookies. 1/4 of the box has vanilla cookies, and 1/4 of the box has sugar cookies. Which of the following shows how full? I still got muffin pan. The muffin pan is, which I was trying, y'all. How full the box is. Okay, what's wrong? All right, so we have 1/4. All right, 1/4 of the box is chocolate chip. 1/4 of the box is M&M. I'm not gonna stop again, but if I do, there will be consequences. Same one. 1/4 is vanilla cookies. And 1/4 is sugar cookies. Okay, so which box shows how full the box is? So you would add these together. So this would be 1/4, what? 2 fours, 4 fours. Okay, so and 4 fours. So 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 4 fours, which equals 1 whole. Very good. So which is our answer? A, B, C, or D?
C.
C. Very good, because you can see that it's 1 whole box full. So in other words, add your fractions to find your answer. Might want to focus. All right, number 11. Haley has some pieces of yarn. Did I have of yarn? I must have been tired trying to finish this up because I see a lot of mistakes. All right, Haley has some pieces of yarn. The total length of the pieces of yarn is 6/10. What could be the number and length of Haley's pieces of yarn so that the total length is 6/10 yard? So it could be 3 pieces, each with the length of 1/5, 2 pieces, each with the length of 3/5, 5 pieces, each with the length of 1/2, or 4 pieces, each with the length of 3/6. So go back into the recesses of your mind and remind yourself, this is a whole, this is a fraction. That means 1/5 3 times. Okay? 1/5 3 times. So 3 times 1/5, 2 times 3/5, 5 times 1/2, and 4 times 3/6. Okay, so let's find our answer. 3 times 1/5 equals,
3/15.
try it again, 3/5. Your denominator. Remember, what this really says is 1/5 3 times. 1/5 3 times is just like 2 times 3. It's 2 plus 2 plus 2. It's 2 3 times. 3 times 1/5 is 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5. Y'all remember doing that activity in small groups? You came up and you showed me 1/5 3 times when it was 3 times 1/5, which equals how much?
4/5.
Equals 3/5. 2 times 3/5 equals 3/5 plus 3/5, which equals 6 what? You did not say 6/10. You didn't. I can't believe after 2 months we still doing the same thing. You do not add the denominators. You do not add your denominators. The denominator does what? Stays the same. We do this every day at least 12 times. We've got to focus on what we're saying. Okay? All right, so this should be 6/5. 5 times 1/2 is 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2, which equals 5. 5, it equals 5?
No. 5
5 halves. Halves, ladies. Oh, gosh.
So how many 1/2 is that?
5 halves.
5 times 1/2 is the same as 1/2 times 1/2 plus 1/2.
All right, the last one, 4 times 3/6 is 3/6 plus 3/6 plus 3/6 plus 3/6
Yes, very good.
equals 12/6.
That's because multiplication is
Okay? All right, so my brain just,
repeated. Very good. Very good. What's another word?
okay? So which of these would equal 6/10? Let's see if anybody knows.
That's how we describe it.
Mm-hmm.
It's how we describe it what? Repeated addition.
Go ahead, Izzy.
So always remember multiplication is the same as
12/6 equals 6/10. 12/6 equals 6/10.
Oh no.
Miss Harris.
Oh.
Miss Harris.
Oh yeah, Ashton.
Okay, so at this point, you're not thinking. I need your brains. The test is tomorrow. When you come with a question and you don't have the answer that's immediately shown, you have to look in terms of equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions. So which one of these is equivalent to 6/10? Which is equivalent to 6/10? Which is equivalent to 6/10? Ooh, my gosh. Charlie.
Oh yeah, Charlie.
3/5, because 3/5 times 2/2 equals 6/10. You've got to get your brain to comprehend that every time an answer comes, it's not going to be the exact numerator and denominator. A lot of times you're going to have to change it to equivalent fraction. You got to check it. You cannot raise your hand tomorrow and tell me the answer's not there. I did it 5 times and the answer is not there.
which of these are equivalent?
You got to find the equivalent fraction by doing what?
So if I had
Looking, multiplying or dividing. Okay? All right. Any questions about number 11?
1/2.
All right, come on, let's keep going. We got 30 minutes. I know it's been a long morning because we're trying to get Miss Howell's class settled, but we got to finish this up because this test is tomorrow. It's coming whether we like it or not. All right, here we go. Number 12, Mr. Hart made some ham subs. He used 1/8 pound of turkey for each sub. What could be the number of subs and total weight of the ham used for Mr. Hart's subs? Okay, he used 1/8 pound for each sub. 1/8 pound for each sub. All right, here we go. So once again, what do you think we're going to do with each of these to find the answer? We're going to multiply and divide.
Multiply.
I'm still hearing the same answers. Wait a minute. Tell me something. Why are we multiplying or dividing? Why are we choosing between the two? Because we're not finding equivalent fraction at the moment. You only multiply or divide by a number over itself if you are finding an equivalent fraction. At the moment, that's not what we're doing. Let's go back to the question. Mr. Hart made some ham subs. He used 1/8 pound of turkey for each sub. What could be the number of subs and total weight of the ham used for Mr. Hart's subs? Take a look. If there are 5 subs and a total of 1/8 pound of ham, 5 subs for a total of 6/8 pounds of ham, 8 subs for a total of 8/16 pounds of ham, or 8 subs for a total of 1 pound of ham. So what you're doing, you're going to multiply 5 times 1/8 because it says that that is how much he used for each sub. Y'all see that? He used 1/8 pound for each sub. So if it's 1/8 pound for each sub, you have to add 1/8 pound that many times or multiply it. Okay, because repeated addition is the same as multiplication. But what you're doing is trying to see if it equals this amount. Does it equal?
You took a picture.
Thank you. Let's see if it equals this amount. So 5 times 1/8, that's A. B would be 5 times 1/8 again. And then C would be 8 times 1/8. And D would be 8 times 1/8. So let's see, what is the answer? Now we could write 1/8 5 times, but we also have to recognize that's 5 times 1 and the denominator. The denominator. The denominator stays the same. 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 Don't change it. Unless there are 2 different ones, don't change it. When you're multiplying, it's that number that many times. So 5 times 1 is 5 times 1 is 5. And the denominator, all right, this is the same as that problem. We're going to write the same as that answer. C and D has the same problem. 8 times 1 is, and the denominator, D, 8 times 1/8 is 8/8 again. Which one equals the amount that's shown? For A, does A equal 5/8? No, so I know it's incorrect. Does B equal 5/8? No, I know it's incorrect. Does C equal 8/8? No, so I know it's incorrect. So does D equal 8/8? Why? Because 8/8 equals 1 whole. Remember, you got to know that every time that answer gets there and those answers are different, that more than likely, you got to find the equivalent fraction. Okay, you got to find that equivalent fraction. Your brain has to be able to comprehend all the little steps. There's several little nuances when you're dealing with fractions, but you got to know equivalent fractions using multiplication or division. You got to know that your denominator stays the same. You got to know your equivalency for 1 whole and 1/2. All of those things play into the same types of questions, and you got to know the denominator remains the same. I promise I'm going to lose it tomorrow if y'all add those denominators. All right, number 13. 13. I'm going to pinch some little ears.
Don't you add those
Break
denominators.
this into how many pieces?
Don't you add those denominators. Don't do it. Don't do it.